what it even is. It's something that, I kind of mentioned to a couple people and they even had a hard time defining it. So, Dr. Keener, where do you want to start? Where do we jump off on?
Well, I mean, I guess to me, there's two parts of the definition of awe. One is we experience this a vastness, the things that are bigger than ourselves, and then because of that experience, we have it's a Piaget term of accommodation, where we learn something because of it, that it adds to a mental model of something. So, awe can be good or bad, like awful, awesome. And it can also be, even though we talk about grand things, it can actually be like you could look at the structure or see a millipede and all their legs working in unison. Something that small could still be vast. So it's not like just always looking up at the stars or standing at the edge of the Grand Canyon. It could be, I was driving, I don't know if I used this example last week. Driving home the other day, I saw two young kids sitting outside playing, and it was just like just the innocence of youth and exploration and finding something new. I don't know how would that. I guess that's my maybe simple definition.
I have notes. I have to go get them. I have to go grab them. I put them on my table. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay, notes. So yeah, so in terms of like developing awe, a definition that I had read, from the study, one of the studies that you had sent me was, a perception of a stimulus that is too large for the self to comprehend. And I appreciate how you touch on that awe can be, a big thing, like conceptually large thing. It can also be a very small thing, like how gravity works. That's something that I mean that I've sometimes thought about, where like I'll sit in like a physics class, like I'm studying physics classes all the time, like high school physics, and just all the rules that are to life. And I remember feeling a sense of awe in that, which was just this little equation, this little equation for gravity and how we center our entire lives around it. And so, you had me thinking about all these kinds of different versions of awe that I had experienced. Another one that I hear often, or I've experienced often, is whenever you're like stuck in traffic, and you're at a standstill and you're thinking about everything going on in your life, where you need to be, what you're going to do when you get home. And then you look to the person next to you that's also stuck in traffic, and you kind of realize, they're probably having the exact same like thoughts, but they have a totally different life that they're trying to drive to. And they've probably got their own backstory, their own stuff, their own places to be. And then, you look at the car next to you, and the car next to you, and you realize, oh, wow, we're all, at a standstill, experiencing what most, we're all kind of the same to an extent. So those are two examples of awe that I immediately think of, but I'm sure that there are others.